should balance between truth well told, at the same time not overselling, overclaiming, or overpromising the things. So this is a fine balance. I think there the part of the communication comes again in the picture.
Storytelling and the truth well told. So these are like two different aspects where you got to marry them together. And this is something which is very much prevalent in the world of communication, the world of marketing, when we talk about it in totality. If you actually see a day in a life of a consumer, you as a consumer, myself as a consumer, so I'm sure on an average, we can just have a hypothetical figure here. On an average, we receive a bombardment of emailers, of communications that are coming to us as a consumer, almost close to about 40, 50 pieces a day.
Yes.
I'm just talking an average.
Yes.
So it could be 40 a day, and even on weekends, it might increase up to 50 or 55.
Even more.
Even more. So you have that continuous pinging on your mobile phone, and when you have your settings on your applications that you've done this offer, that offer, and especially the festive season now round the corner, so it will increase.
Yeah.
So it, in that scenario, Devleena, it actually becomes difficult for a consumer and even difficult for a brand indirectly to strike that balance, which you mentioned in your first piece of the question that you asked, to strike that balance, or I would say to strike that right chord with the consumer, also to maintain that recall, that remembrance chord, I would say.
Absolutely. So, being positive in each and every communication, which resonates with the consumer's mindset, is the key of any communication for any particular brand.
Yes, absolutely, Devleena. The more positive, the more positivity you generate in your consumer will feel more connected towards you, especially in these, negative scenarios where everyone is feeling so pulled down that, the fear factor that we are talking about always, you got to safeguard yourselves, you got to safeguard your family, you have to be cognizant, you got to be careful, you got to be on your guard, you have to be safe. And so everything is always in that, that blockage, or not blockage, under those four walls of safety that you need to confine yourself. Right. And when brands, they come up with more positive communication, that's where the consumer gets that confidence, the consumer gets that trust in your brand, that yes, there is someone to take care.
And that's a big responsibility for each and every brand, to take care of consumers' well-being.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Brands have, they have performed their duties. We have seen in last 1.5 years, they have built the trust,
Indeed.
Connected with their consumer very well, apart from selling product and services. So we have seen the examples.
We have indeed seen those examples, and wherein the consumers have actually the brands have actually gone out of their way and built and come up with those out of the box campaigns, wherein they have been able to strike that right chord, that emotional, that empathy, the 2 E's that we talk about. And, or I would say the 3 E's, where is you have the empathy, wherein you have constant engagement, and of course the last E that we spoke about, that's engagement, empathy, and emotional connect.